Happening overnight, and to start our Sunrise Smart Start, 2 people have been shot on Lyle Avenue near Broad Street in Rochester.
Here's what we know. Police arrived on scene around 11:45. They found this 39-year-old woman shot there. She went to the hospital, is expected to make a recovery. Some 60 minutes later, a 53-year-old man showed up at the hospital wounded. It was determined he had also been shot there in the double shooting on Lyle. He's expected to survive. No arrest yet in that case. Nearly 1 year after a double homicide on North Clinton here in Rochester, police are once again reaching out to the community. They need to find a person of interest.
That person may have been at the scene of the double murder, could possibly provide key information. What we're about to show you here is the person they're looking for. August 5th, 2023, after the Puerto Rican festival, a large crowd gathered on the nearby streets and police responded after hearing gunshots. 2 out of the 5 gunshot victims that night died. One of them was 19-year-old Anthony Miller Curry. His mother tells us he was the second child that she tragically lost to gun violence.
What I don't understand is why people go out and you see a crowd of people and then you just open fire. It was kids. That night I could have lost all 3 of my kids. So I think the more information that we get is a lot closure. It helps a lot of us heal.
This is the attempt to identify flyer that Rochester police sent out Thursday. They ask anybody with information about this person or about the night, please contact the Major Crimes Homicide Unit.
Even if someone has information that might not just be related to this individual, but other information that might help us, we stress that they reach out because, again, there are hundreds of people out there. Yeah. Many people know things, and we're just looking for help. We're looking for help for the families, give them closure.
Anybody with potential leads, even video, you're asked to please call 911. As investigators say, no piece of information is too small.
New this morning, an assistant Erie County District Attorney is in custody facing charges including for official misconduct.
Yeah, this is a strange case here. 28-year-old Delancey Shannon Brown accused of being involved with or potentially sharing details about cases. Police say they came upon this information during an unrelated investigation. He was fired from his job Wednesday and also faces a misdemeanor for driving under the influence of drugs. Acting District Attorney Mike Keene says no one is above the law.
We hire our attorneys and our support staff, and we entrust them with confidential information. And it's an outrage that this behavior took place. It's an outrage that he violated that trust.
Shannon Brown had only been with the DA's office 5 weeks, but did spend some time in the office previous to that as an intern. Keene says he'll be asking for a special prosecutor for this case.
At Syracuse University, the school is honoring the memory of former graduate and police officer Jameson Ritter.
He was killed in the line of duty while serving with the Cleveland Police Department July 4th. Starting in 2025, the Jameson Ritter Memorial ROTC Scholarship will be awarded to any ROTC student pursuing a career in military or civilian law enforcement. If you'd like to donate to the scholarship fund, we have information on the university's Office of Veteran Affairs and Military Affairs website. Find that on rochesterfirst.com.
Let's take you inside the huddle. This is day 3 of training camp at Fisher with players back out on the field again at 9:45. Yesterday, the focus was on defensive star Von Miller as he broke some news saying he believes the domestic violence case against him is closed.
As of last November, you'll recall our reporting where Miller was accused of 3rd-degree felony assault of a pregnant woman, his girlfriend of 7 years. Miller also reflected on his current mindset going into this season.
Just move forward and just focus, solely on football. Life sometimes, but my life is all about football right now and my kids and being the best teammate and the best football player I could possibly be. And, I'm happy to be here with the Buffalo Bills. I'm happy to just be in this moment and just, live my life and do the things that we do normally.
Miller also discussed his health after struggling with a fallout of a bad knee injury all of last season. Our sports team, A.J. Feldman, Thad Brown, they were talking about Miller's return to Buffalo Camp Day, their recap. You can see the whole discussion from day 2 at camp at rochesterfirst.com, and stay tuned for day 3 today. We've got new details about this proposed Costco Plaza in Penfield. The design sketches have just been shared to the town's website.
Let's show you some of the blueprints made by the developer, including the Costco plus a pickleball facility, several apartment buildings with more than 24 units in each, and commercial/restaurant properties. The proposed plan also calls for street changes. Penfield Square Road would be extended north along the west side of the development, and on the east side it would connect to Route 250 and Sweets Corners Road, also adding highway access to 250. When we first reported on news of this second Costco here, there was mixed reaction. Some lovers of the chain say they're all for it. Others are worried about traffic and what else could come to the area. The town's planning board has a meeting coming up in less than 2 weeks, August 8th, to review the plans for the first time. We have been asking town leaders for comment, and they say no interviews until that next meeting.
Also new this morning, a book signing is happening tomorrow for a local author who wants to teach people about how to lead.
Ron Spitzer met with this author and the owner of the store who's hosting this event, both women in leadership. She's here in studio. Ron.
Yeah, guys, so the book Courageous and Authentic Leadership by Christina Gullo is about her personal and professional journey to getting where she wanted to be in life. Gullo tells me she grew up in a small community and worked hard moving down different paths, so she wanted to inspire others to do the same. The book signing is hosted by Natalie Ray, who owns 2 Panache stores, a consignment furniture store and a clothing business. Ray and Gullo are longtime friends and both believe in women empowering women, which is part of the reason they teamed up for the event. Gullo hopes readers take away this lesson from the book.
It's okay to not know everything and to say, like, I don't know, but we'll figure it out together. And I think being humble and kind and consistent, and I just think that in today's world and all of the heightened chaos, you have to be, as a leader, you have to be calm in the chaos.
Ray says she likes giving artists, authors, and creators a space to promote their work, especially women.
I think it's so important for us to support each other. It's easy to start comparing ourselves, and I think it's really important to focus on lifting each other up in our own ways and supporting each other and banding together versus separating.
In addition to writing, Gullo currently works as a consultant helping companies work more efficiently. The book signing is tomorrow at Panache on Monroe Avenue. Guys, back to you.
Great story. Go check it out. Support them. Thank you, Ron. Sunrise traffic before we get you off into the weekend for the forecast. West side, couple of issues in and around the airport. One at Buffalo Road, Mount Read Boulevard there on the west side, close to 490. And then the other one is Brooks Avenue, Buell Road, and 390 as well. Just keep that in mind here this morning. Great Friday shaping up with the forecast, buddy.
Can't wait.
Outside of that haze that we've got overhead, really does look great. We have no issues at all. No rain expected for you today in the next couple of days. High temperatures get into the upper 70s to near 80. And we'll bump those numbers up tomorrow, likely getting into the mid 80s, then a run at 90 on Sunday there. It's going to be hot, not too humid really through the weekend, but then humidity really cranks up as we get into next week. Not only do we have 90s, but we'll probably have some humidity in there as well. So maybe some heat advisories issued as we get into next week. Storms really isolated probably just Tuesday and Wednesday. I would say showers, thunderstorms there, and then still warm to finish off the month. But not just brutal heat. So Thursday is August 1st, so let's enjoy the last weekend of July.
Yeah, we'll worry about all that the second half come on Monday. Right. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. That does it for us here this Friday. Our next update at 7:25.
CBS Mornings is next.